Stream Sports, proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Stream Sports welcomes you to Titusville Rocket Boys Soccer. Tonight, the Titusville Rockets host the Fort Leboeuf Bison. It is senior night here at Carter Field. And we'll be bringing you all the senior night festivities in just a few moments. Our coverage of Rocket Soccer this season made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by Armstrong, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Jake Hill Plumbing and Heating, by Puppy Lovin', by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, by ProThreads Print Shop, by Marsh Home Center, by Tranquil Moments Massage, by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning, by Kreiner Real Estate, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. And we welcome you inside the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. Luke Rio alongside Gary Barnes, Dan Hasbrook, Adam Bodemer, and Brody Wolfkill for senior night tonight as the Rockets host the Fort Leboeuf Bison. Rockets coming off some back-to-back games and maybe a little tired, but feeding off the energy of senior night tonight as we recognize some top-notch Rocket soccer players here this evening, and also will recognize those seniors on the Fort Leboeuf Bison team as well. Well, guys, good evening, and welcome to senior night here at Carter Field. Dan, glad you're with us here tonight. We'll get some added perspective on things.
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited to be here this evening.
Gary, for you and I, we've been covering a couple weeks here of some great soccer. And
can you believe this is the last game of the season?
Crazy. You know? And not only that, the boys have been playing almost like back-to-back soccer matches. So,
well, unfortunately, we've got some bad news and good news. The bad news is that Jake Hopman has got a concussion, so a defensive stalwart of the Titusville Rockets is out, being replaced by a young man who you may know called Cullen Rio, Luke. Good news is that Ben Thompson, who's been out with an ankle injury, is that he is back in the squad. So Ben adds a lot of energy and tackling and dynamism in that Rocket, usually in defense and midfield. So that's good news for the Rockets.
Yeah, something we've been talking about all season is just the youth of this team. A lot of freshmen. These are kids you're familiar with, coaching in the rec program, coaching travel soccer. You know these kids, and again, the three of us have talked all season as well. The future's bright for this team, and when you hear somebody like a freshman coming in and playing a certain position, hey, they can step up and do it, and it's getting them ready for the future as well.
Oh, yeah, it's very exciting to see this and see what we have coming up. I want to give the seniors a shout-out, though, because this has been a unique situation for them. You know, there's only 4 seniors. I'm not sure how many juniors, no sophomores, and I believe 12 freshmen. So that's a very unique situation where you're going to have some freshmen stepping in, maybe playing in place of other people at times. And I feel the 4 seniors have really done their job in leading these kids and showing them what it is to be part of a high school team.
Yeah, very well said. We'll continue this conversation as we go along. We've got all the senior night festivities heading your way as our pregame show continues. It is the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. We got Rocket Soccer for you tonight.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Who can solve this equation?
Ooh! Me.
Anyone else? Fine. Jake from State Farm. Again.
Right. It's the personal price plan theorem. If you bundle your home and auto, that can equal an affordable price just for you. Bundling. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. Poppy's is now an authorized steel dealer with everything you need to have for sawing and cutting or mowing to digging. And of course, Poppy's has tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more for your next wedding or get-together. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project. Poppy's Place on the Tenesta Road in Pleasantville. J. Gill Plumbing and Heating takes pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. With over 30 years of experience, our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. Our team is dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Call today to get a free estimate. We also offer financing options and membership opportunities that provide peace of mind and cost savings. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online 24/7 at jgillplumbingheating.com.
Zoom from Armstrong presents Home Pass Heroes. Jane loves shopping online,
It's my favorite.
but she had concerns about internet security. Fear not. The Home Pass app, free with Zoom's enhanced Wi-Fi, features advanced security that blocks malware, phishing scams, and other cyber attacks across all the connected devices in her home. Be the hero of your network with Zoom's enhanced Wi-Fi and the free Home Pass app, available on the App Store and Google Play.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Levin, and I proudly own and operate Puppy Lovin'. Puppy Lovin' is a pet care salon dedicated to caring for your furry companions. We provide certified dog grooming services along with boarding and doggy daycare. Our facility is family-owned and operated and promise personalized care for every pet that comes through our doors. If you're worried about your furry friend being lonely when you're gone, we also have on-site personnel 24/7 just for their comfort. Follow us on Facebook and call or text us at 814-758-9259 to make an appointment today.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been serving the needs of Titusville and surrounding communities since 1965. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that have been passed down from one generation to now a new generation, who will work to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. When you need them, they will be there for you. This has been their foundation for almost 60 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street in Titusville.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back to the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. It's boys soccer here tonight. Weather-wise, well, this is what we're looking at. A nice night. Mostly cloudy skies. Mid to upper 40s as our low for this evening. Seems like we've had worse the last week or so, Gary.
Yeah, I think so.
We've had to go out and check on Adam shivering out there.
Of course, yeah, see if he's still moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't a frozen statue.
We'll see what happens once the sun goes down, but yeah, looking forward to the matchup here tonight between the Rockets and the Bison. Dan, these two teams met up earlier in the season. Fort Leboeuf's a good soccer team.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely a great soccer team. I expect a good match. It'll be interesting to see how both teams grow throughout the season, you know. I would expect our team to give them a better match than possibly they did last time. So it'll be exciting to see what we bring to the pitch tonight.
They're a big team, aren't they, Fort Leboeuf? And, you know, I don't think they've got anybody under 5 foot. Well, one person under 5'6". Most of them seem to be between 5'10" and 6 foot. We won at 6'2". I think Titusville.
I think we have one.
Yeah, I think we have one. So Titusville aren't going to outmuscle the Bisons tonight. Bisons are supposed to be big, bulky animals, aren't they? So we need to see some slick rocket maneuvers to maybe get past this team.
This is just the beginning, Dan. This is all night.
I know, this is going to be interesting. I'm still waiting to see who has the best boots.
Yes, that'll come later in the pregame show. Oh, yes.
We got one. We got it.
Well, welcome those watching online and on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel tonight. Glad you're with us. We were at the launch pad last night for Lady Rocket Volleyball. They defeated the Greenville Trojans in a great senior night for them, and maybe some of that magic will carry over here tonight. Well, Dan and Gary, we'll get your thoughts on this too. What would you like to see tonight out of the Rockets?
What I like to see is a lot more control with the ball. You know, just people communicating better and being available for their teammates, staying connected. That's basically what I like to tell the kids, is stay connected on the field.
And I think you know, it's a good thing we've got Dan in the booth tonight, because he's coached a lot of these freshmen, and I'm sure he's going to be casting a critical eye over whether they're doing what he's taught them in the past or not. So,
well, the interesting thing, which you guys know, is this game's faster now.
Yeah.
So from what they're used to, and I feel like they have done a pretty decent job adapting to that. They kind of got thrown into the fire as freshmen, and because of the numbers, and I feel like they've adapted. They've gotten better with that. But with that, speed then becomes, you must have a better touch. Like if you have with that speed, you have a bad touch, some's on you right now. So.
Well,
that's
a lot of it
is
is building up muscle memory, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
And,
well, you talk
basically not thinking about it when the ball's coming to you, and basically controlling it naturally, and more importantly, well, less importantly at the moment.
Yeah, sounds like we're gonna.
Yeah, we'll start with the senior night festivities here.
Member schools encourage and promote sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or game management will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the game. The coaches and athletes appreciate your positive support. The school board of the Titusville Area School District has designated all school district property to be drug and tobacco free. We are requesting that you refrain from using tobacco or vape products while attending THS athletic events. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Boys Rocket Soccer Senior Night. We would like to begin by recognizing Fort Leboeuf's senior players. Please make your way to the 50 to receive your gift. For the first senior, we have Aiden Soroviak. Next up, Joe Siegel. Hayden Dobbinspec. And finally, Chris Van Doren. Now, we would like to honor our senior boys Rocket soccer players. Number 13, defense, Tandon Anderson. Tandon is the son of Brian Crouch and Jane Anderson. He has played 2 years of boys Rocket soccer. Tandon is also a member of the Rocket track team. To underclassmen, he says, listen to Cartney and pass the ball on the ground. On the ground, on the ground. Tandon also says to his teachers, parents, and coaches, thanks for the patience you bring and encouragement you give. After graduating, Tandon would like to pursue a career as a personal trainer and travel the country. Tandon's favorite soccer memory is every long bus ride back, with the most popularly played song being Fiend. Tandon Anderson. Forward, number 3, Dominic Fonzo. Dominic is the son of Sarah Amons and Tony Fonzo. He has played soccer for 14 years, 4 of those for Rocket Soccer. Dominic is also a member of the varsity club. To underclassmen, he says, keep up the hard work and don't let the pressure get to you. Dominic says to his coaches, thank you for helping me become a better player and working with me through all of my injuries. To his teachers, thank you all of the time you have spent with me, and to his parents, thank you for everything, the rides to practice, the support, and the encouragement, and for being my #1 fans. After graduation, Dominic will be attending Rosedale Technical College in Pittsburgh. Dominic's favorite soccer memories are simply all of the bus rides. You can't pick just one. Dominic Fonzo. Defense, number 2, Jake Hopman. Jake is the son of Dan and Lori Hopman. He has played soccer for 13 years, 4 of those for Rocket Soccer. Jake is also active in track, a member of the varsity club, and an Ignite mentor. To underclassmen, he says, enjoy your time with the team and make good memories. Jake also says to his parents and coaches, thank you for always being there to support me. After graduating, Jake plans to attend Slippery Rock University to further his education. Jake's favorite soccer memory, the bus rides home from my freshman year. Jake Hopman. Last, but certainly not least, center midfield, number 15, Joe Herman. Joe is the son of Jonathan and Amy Herman. He has played soccer for 14 years, 4 of those for the Rockets. He is also part of the Rocket swim team, track, and varsity club. To underclassmen, he says, keep working your foot skills. You will get so much stronger as you grow, and you will dominate teams in a couple of years. Now with that strength and improved touches. To his coaches, he would like to say, Mr. Timon, thank you for allowing me to play goalie, even as a freshman. To Mr. Cartney, thank you for warming me up constantly and for giving me advice. And Toby, thank you for figuring out different goalie drills for me and giving me super hard shots. To my parents and teachers, thank you for being amazing. Joe's postgraduate plans are currently undecided. Joe's favorite Rocket soccer memories are Anton drifting into a pole before practice and Caleb hitting a telephone pole right before a game. Joe Herman. And now, for tonight's lineups.
Okay, they're going to hold up on lineup, so let's do this. We'll take a break and come back with more Rocket pregame show for you. From Carter Field, it's the Rockets and the Bison, and this is the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. Senior night here at Carter Field for boys soccer.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversations. Try our new menu items, the T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the new lobster ravioli, shrimp and scallop pasta, or our popular Asiago chicken. Don't forget about our famous burgers or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
ProThreads Print Shop is the area's premier screen printing and embroidery company. Locally owned, ProThreads prides themselves in specializing in school and travel sportswear and fan gear, as well as business and corporate apparel. Get your team mascot or company logo screen printed, embroidered, or engraved on just about anything. ProThreads Print Shop is now open by appointment at 130 East State Street in Pleasantville, where you'll find Rocket gear to wear year-round. Check them out on Facebook or visit them at ProThreadsPrintShop.com for superior service with personalized attention. Talk to the pros at ProThreads Print Shop.
At the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, our programs are designed with your future in mind, offering a dynamic blend of theoretical knowledge and practical skills across a variety of in-demand fields. From healthcare to manufacturing, our curriculum is tailored to meet the evolving needs of the industry, ensuring that our graduates are not just job-ready, but future-ready. This is where your future begins. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville. Go succeed.
Keeping your kids healthy is the first step to protecting their dreams. When you keep them safe, there's no limit to how far they can go. Nothing is out of reach. No mission? Impossible. Give your son or daughter a better chance to see their dreams come true. Give them the HPV vaccine at age 11 or 12 to prevent HPV cancers later in life.
And welcome back to the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. It's Rocket Soccer here tonight, senior night. We just recognized the seniors, and we'll be getting into the starting lineups and the matchup here between the Rockets and the Fort Leboeuf Bison. Luke Rio alongside Gary Barnes, Dan Hasbrook, Adam Bodemer, and Brody Wolfkill here tonight. Well,
should we do the important stuff first?
I was just going to say, yeah, go ahead.
This is what I've been waiting for.
As you like, we like to run the fashion rule over the opposing team. And I have to say, tonight we've saved the best to last, because if that's not the best looking goalkeeper uniform we've seen this season worn by Aidan Surovic, I don't know what is. It's a lovely light blue number with patterns all over the shirt. Looks absolutely fantastic. And in the gloriously brilliant shiny boot competition, well, there's a good showing there from number 26, Seamus Clark.
We'll have to come back to that,
I'll have
Gary.
to come back to that.
Aidan Surovic. Number 2, Owen Vergots. Number 8, Drake Limerick. Number 10, Joseph Siegel. Number 11, Hayden Dobbinspett. Number 14, Cole Hozak. Number 15, Chris Van Doren. Number 17, Carter Friday. Number 18, Jake Schreiner. Number 20, Caden Jaglowski. And number 26, Seaman Clark. And now, for our Rockets starting lineup. Number 13, Tandon Anderson. Number 3, Dominic Fonzo. Now number 2, Jay Kopman. Number 15, Joe Herman. Number 10, Caleb Cherry. Number 24, Aiden Patterson. Number 18, Ben Thompson. Number 29, Brady Hasbrook. Number 12, Gabriel Rohr. Number 16, Bennett Morrison. Number 21, Colin Rio. And finally, number 26, Owen Vincent. Now please rise for your national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight tore the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Shot coming in, great shot! Wow. What a great goal! Shot from Trayless, what a goal! Wow! With a foot raise, Andy Burley this time, must be surely. Goal! Goal! Goal!
And welcome to Carter Field Senior Night here as the Titusville Rockets host the Fort Leboeuf Bison. We have all the action coming up next.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
The Rockets and the Bison here tonight. Still plenty of time to come on down and support the Rockets.
Well, before I was so rudely interrupted by the announcement of the teams, how dare they, interrupt our fashion show. As I was saying, Seamus Clark, he's put in a good showing for the dazzling cleat competition, but the undoubted winner is number 2, Owen Vergots, with some definite shiny orange boots there. I think...
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Gary, on this one.
Yeah.
That's definitely the best ones out there tonight.
So
on this one, did you hear that?
One.
So
I haven't always agreed with everything.
We'll see how the dazzle goes.
He has
Everyone
refereed
wants
some
to
of
be
my
a
games,
That's right.
I haven't always agreed with them.
Well, number 14, Cole Hozak, tries to make ground. And number 18, that's Jake Schreiner, rolls the ball out of play, beats Owen Vincent to the ball.
I'd like to see him get the ball to someone's feet here. This would be a good opportunity.
And, well, we start off with Caleb Cherry with an angled throw, but it wasn't called.
That is something that's definitely changed over the years, is the technique on a throw-in.
I tell you. Whoa, good run down the left wing. Rio makes a tackle. Rio makes another tackle. That was a tremendous left wing run by Josie Siegel.
And Rio's going to have to step up tonight, taking the place of Jake Hartman.
Absolutely.
It's going to be very interesting to see. Communication is going to be key with these guys, especially for a freshman.
Well, I think Cullen has got a really good tackling technique. The big thing we're going to miss from Jake, of course, are those booming clearances. Carter Friday takes the ball out to the left wing once more. Back to Friday. Plays the ball back. And nearly sets an attack up for Hasbrook for Titusville. Throw by Caden Jaglowski. Like I say, why can't these guys be called Smith and Jones? I'm telling you.
It'd be a lot easier.
Yeah. And number 26 is Seamus Clark, not Seasman Clark, by the way, for the Bisons. Right wing attack now by Schreiner. Good cross in. Well cut out, though, by Ben Thompson. Nice footwork there by Friday on a Wednesday. Vincent battling for the ball, but comes back out of Friday. Cherry's battling away.
You never have to question that kid's energy. He definitely brings the energy every match.
He's like the Energizer Bunny, isn't he?
Yep. And the few mistakes he makes up for his effort.
Yeah. Cross coming in for Titusville. Almost a shot coming in.
We got to make sure we're following that.
Yeah. That's a long ball for Clark to chase, but number 1 goalkeeper in the nation, Gabe Law, picks it up. I'm contracted to say that at least 3 times a game.
I was curious who gave you that idea.
Gabe did.
Yes, I can imagine. So he's a very confident kid.
Nice ball by Clark. Sends Hozak away. Hozak crosses the ball. Excellent goalkeeping by Law.
Yeah, he's definitely awake for the action right now, so that's good.
Those 2 right-wing crosses in the first minute, and there's the first shot of the game, but that goes harmlessly wide of the Titusville goal.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're trying to build and go down the sideline and get their crosses in for their forwards.
Yeah.
They're definitely attacking the wings.
And the sun's attacking our eyesight at the moment.
Looks like that's Tandon back there taking the goal kick right now.
Yeah, Tandon Anderson. Knocks the ball up for Fonzo, but picked up by Friday. Well, Friday must have...
Got a little too close, I guess.
A little too close, yeah. Comfort for the ref. Tandy going to take the kick again. Knocks it up to Herman. Herman tries to play Vincent away. Nice turn by Herman. Plays the ball out to Cherry. Cherry crossfield ball, but that's cut out. And Friday picks the ball up, but stopped by Anderson. Trying to send Brady away. Hasbrook beaten to the ball that time by Hayden Daubenspec. But Brady's trying to get a cross in. I might have won
we won the corner there.
Yeah, corner for Titusville. On that far side. I think Fonzo's going to take it.
It'd be great to see one of our guys get their heads on this.
Yeah. Wow.
But
I think Dominic's one of our best attacking players, so I'd like to see him in the middle personally.
Yes,
but
me
anyway,
too.
It's a nice cross.
Ooh.
It's a great header.
We just need someone on that back post.
Yeah.
Someone needed to be crashing that back post.
Is that Bennett Morrison there, who I think headed the ball across?
I believe so.
Nice footwork by Clark.
It's been fun watching Bennett develop this year. He wasn't always a starter in these last few games. He's started and he's really came on for the team.
Well, a number of these players who are playing tonight did not start the season.
No.
You know, they've come on mid-season.
Yep.
Like Law, for one. Commanding his goal area there.
I wouldn't expect anything else from number one.
Yeah. And the gleaming boots of Owen Vergots commits a foul. The sun's just about descending down the hill, so we'll be able to see a little better in a short while. Well, pass back to the goalkeeper.
Ooh, good pressure by Owen.
And Surovic makes a long ball out to the halfway line where it's intercepted by Patterson. Cherry now looking for Herman, but a bit of a scrap there. Schreiner comes out with the ball, knocks it to Friday. Friday to Vergots. Vergots back out on the right wing to Schreiber.
Ooh.
Schreiber goes down.
I think they gave a play on there.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they did not.
No, he didn't.
Oh, they did. Nope, they called it.
Anderson foul Friday. Magnificent magnificent dive there by Carter. I thought he was basically diving in the pool.
I think he had a little help with that one.
Seamus Clark going to hit one. It's for his forwards to run onto, and they do! And what a good goal! Excellent cross to the far post by Seamus Clark. Avoided the Titusville defence. I think it was met by Owen Vergots, who's not only got a shiny boot, he's got a shiny head, and he managed to head that across goal past goalkeeper Law to give the Fort Leboeuf Bisons a 1-0 lead after 8 minutes. Superb free kick that.
Yeah, that was a great set play there. Great free kick. Way to get his head on that ball. He got rid of his mark, and we didn't have anyone on the back post, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it was a dangerous ball. You notice how it bounced just, at the near at the far post and bounced up nicely to head height for Owen to head in.
I think our back line here just needs to communicate just a little bit better. I think that's part of it. They'll get their jitters out here, start communicating a little bit better. I know we have some new parts back there, but I think we're going to get better as the game goes on.
I hope so. I think you're right. But it was that's one of those free kicks that's really difficult to defend.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Curling away from the goalkeeper.
Let's see how we respond, though.
Picked up by Cole. Good.
After
another foul now.
Another free kick.
centrally here, about 30 yards out. Looks like Van Doren is lining it up.
Most likely we're going to see a shot at goal here.
That looks like the case.
Gabe's going to have to get his wall set up here.
Trick play. And, well...
Beautifully defended by Titusville.
Put those tricks back in the bag. They try to fake the Titusville defense out. Titusville defense never moved, so... And it was a poorly hit free kick that rolled harmlessly with not really a lot of power either past the Titusville goal.
Matt Johnson wants to say hi, guys.
Hey, Matt. Matt was a player.
Yes, he was. He was a freshman when I was a senior. He was actually one of the freshmen that started. So, I think we had 2 freshmen, Andy Leakey and Matt Johnson.
Andy, yes.
Leakey,
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I used to play for soccer with his dad.
Dad, yeah. Yep. They were phenomenal players.
Yeah. Anderson with the ball. Loops a high one towards Vincent, but headed out. Cherry attacks the ball.
Ooh,
what a
Dominic.
shot by Vonzo!
He let loose on that one.
Definitely worth the effort, and he wasn't, considering how far out he wasn't that far away.
No, you got to keep the keeper on their toes. It's
Dominic
nice to mix
is
that up once
definitely
in a
a
while.
Titusville player who has an eye for goal. Cherry picks up the ball. Plays the ball across to Fonzo. Fonzo to Herman, but back to Fonzo.
Oh, nice ball.
Vincent back out to Cherry on the left wing.
Need to
Cherry
get
moves
across.
inside. Pushed out though by Hozak. And away come the Bison again. Schreiner's herring down the wing, but Rio had that covered, but Law was taking no chance in the Titusville goal, kicked it out.
Oh, nice job.
Clark is having a definite impact on this game. He's picking the ball up a lot in midfield, trying to play the ball down the right-hand side. I think the phrase is he's got good feet for a big man.
Oh, they called a trip again.
Down goes Van Doren. And this is the third free kick that the Bisons have had. Not very far away from the Titusville penalty area. They've had one on the right side, one in central, and now one on the left side.
We need to get someone on the outside here on number 18.
Yeah, he's
oh, there we
Schreiner,
go.
Yeah.
Yep, there's Aiden.
Yeah, Patterson's covering Schreiner. Is there going to be another trick play, or is Clark going to hit it? Well, he's having a debate with Limerick.
This is one of the best. This is one of the best things to be in a wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it just wonderful? And for some reason, we have our shortest kid in it.
Yeah.
Owen Vincent's
Limerick's not going to shoot one. He plays a trick play to the side. Oh, it's goal! It's a goal! Well, that trick play worked. So, Limerick looked as though he was sizing up to shoot. He just played a ball to towards the left-hand side of the penalty area to Clark, who basically rolled it across goal, and I think Gabriel Law was onside in the Titusville goal because it wasn't really a hard shot.
No,
it just trickled really past him.
Yeah, I think it was just a little bit of communication between him and the defense is all that was.
Well, 28 minutes to go, and the Bisons have a 2-0 lead.
After a goal scored, you always want to...
Anderson sends a long one up, looking for Hasbrook.
The team that scores always wants to pick up their pace a little bit because it always can be that little bit of letdown after a goal score. So
yeah,
it's important right now.
Well, this Bison team's moving the ball around well confidently at the moment. Jaglowski plays the ball back to Limerick. Limerick back to his goalkeeper, Surovic. Hozak now, trying to make
Definitely has
ground
some
down
space
the right
on the line
wing.
there.
Trying to free Clark, but it's picked up by Schreiner. Schreiner to Clark. Seamus has got a nice passing range,
He
hasn't
does.
he?
Yes, he does.
Got a good shot as well. Well held by Gabe in the Titusville goal.
He's definitely been a player to keep on notice, that's for sure.
Yeah. Like I say, I think the phrase that's often used is good feet for a big man.
Yes.
He's a big man as well. Well, Friday goes down. No foul. Right wing, play Schreiner down the right wing. Schreiner making ground now. Rio comes across, makes a tackle, but Schreiner still got the ball. Cuts inside, knocks it back to Clark. Clark to the far post, headed, but this time,
save.
Well saved by Gabe. Another well-constructed move, though, by Bisons.
Yeah, they're dicing us up here right now. They're moving the ball really well right now.
The dicing Bisons.
Yes.
Yeah. You heard it here first. Folks.
We just need to be patient on defense. Make sure we're not chasing the ball all over the place and just let them come to us a little bit here.
Well, I think they are coming.
Yeah, they are. They're definitely coming.
They don't mind playing the ball around the back either.
No.
They're using their goalkeeper to set up attacks. You know, well, I said before the game that the Bisons looked as though they'd be a much more physical team than Titusville, but
we do have Joe
Herman.
We do have Joe.
Basically used his body a little there.
So this is a position here. Let's play back to our goalkeeper.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's good.
And then bring it around the side. That's what I like to see a little bit
That's
more
well
of.
played. But didn't get enough on the ball. Thompson makes a tackle. Rio knocks the ball. Thompson saves it from going from a corner. Hits it out to the far side for a throw to Fort Leboeuf.
Again, a situation where we need to mark up another set play. It could be a long throw or something short.
Well, ball's thrown to Friday.
Now we just need to step forward.
Snapshot by Caden Jaglowski. Decent shot as well. Only just past the post. I think Gabe had it covered, though.
Yeah, Gabe did have it covered. We just need to do a little bit better job covering the middle of our field right now because they're shooting right up the middle at us quite a bit. The ball's getting put back there. We just got to make sure that we're stepping up and marking those guys.
Off comes Caleb, and on comes one of our promising freshmen, Jax Warner. Jack's in the game straight away.
Jax had a great game the other
back
night.
to Patterson. But,
Jax actually had the winning goal in last night's match.
Fantastic.
He does a really good job moving the ball.
Well, the ball bounces back into the safe hands of Gabriel Law. He's urging his forwards to move up the field. Thumping header. The orange booted one. Vergots. Is that a handball?
That's what I thought there. We got away with one there. That's
Pushed
good.
him with his elbow.
There's a fine line, though, because if you've noticed, they all play with their shoulders now.
Yeah.
You're always moving the ball forward with your shoulders.
High ball. Well, Jaglowski's trying to find his shooting range at the moment. Ball played to Thompson. Thompson challenged by Van Doren. Van Doren comes with the ball. Tries to find Clark in the middle. Patterson comes across and clears. Ball comes out of Jax on the far side and left side. Tries to free Vincent, but ball goes out of play. And Hozak will throw it in. Headed, though, by Vincent. Don't you just love it when the smallest guy on the field wins a header?
He's actually the best in the Air Force, believe it or not.
Yeah.
He wins more headers. That guy has a lot of heart.
Yeah, and
looks like
he's going to give his heart a rest, and on comes Cody Rumsey.
Yep.
Hey, real quick, I want to say good job to Hayden Nichols and Flynn Curvan. They sang the national anthem tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did a great job.
Joe getting stuck in.
Leaving
Tandon getting stuck in.
He's a thumper, man.
Yeah. Well, I think Joseph Siegel felt that, that's for sure.
As I say, that is the exact same way Toby Cressman played.
Yeah.
He'd go through the middle, and you felt all of his leg, and he got the ball.
I remember being flattened by Toby once.
Oh, yes. I think everyone's had their opportunity.
He's still investigated in a couple of towns, isn't he?
Yes. I'm just happy to see him still out here giving back to the community.
Herman is really trying to step up, and Herman couldn't receive that ball. He was in an offside position from Fonzo. Tandin's really getting stuck in. Titusville players, they seem to have picked the pace up since going 2 goals down.
Yes, they have.
They've they seem to have got annoyed.
Yes. Well, they should.
Burgots.
I think they're
plays
definitely
a long ball out to the right-hand side, looking for Schreiner. Finds Schreiner, but Patterson makes a tackle. Thompson battling gamely there, winning out. Burgots to the left wing. Yeah, Titusville definitely putting the tackles in now, but it's a nice run.
Good, Colin Rio. Way to step up there.
It's funny you mentioned that because Dan and I were talking before, and you mentioned Brady came home the other night upset.
Right.
You know, Colin came home, and I was like, what's wrong? He goes, well, we lost. These are freshmen.
Right.
That have that mentality.
Right.
So that's good.
No, it's definitely
Siegel
good.
take a rest for the Bison. Nice turn. Shot. Oh, save.
Nice.
Well, Gabe plucked that ball out of the air. I think the volley came in from number 5, Jonas Soda. And Noah Ardillo is on up front now for the Fort Leboeuf. Hayden Dauben-Speck tries to send Vergots down the left, but Titusville throw. Bonzo trying to play the ball up to Hasbrook on the right wing. Again, look, they have no problem, no compunction in the Bison defenders playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. That's a dangerous one. Well, I think Brady Hasbrook's eyes lit up then.
Yeah, I think so. He's still trying to get one in. He's got close
he's had
this year.
Several I know.
Yeah, he's got close, but
come close in a few games.
I think
Owen Vincent, the last televised game we had, he was just played in. The ball just came behind him and in front.
Yep.
I saw him at the football game on the concession stand.
Oh, yeah.
On the Friday. He's going, if only. Which shows, like you were saying, these boys are hungry.
Yes, definitely. There's really no give to these guys. Like, no matter what the score's been on all the matches I've watched this year, they don't stop playing.
Oh, and Gary, if he was at the concession stand, yeah, he was hungry. So that's
we're here all weekend. Team
Yes.
waitress.
Actually, we won't be. This is it for soccer.
Yep, this is the last one.
Nice ball inside. Clark's one of these players who just seems to have all the time in the world when he's on the ball, doesn't he, Danny?
Yeah, he definitely is. An interesting part is he is a forward. Now he looks like he's in the midfield. So he's kind of a little bit...
Utility player, yeah.
Big body, hard to deal with.
Player who reads the game and kind of knows where he needs to be.
Yep.
Good anticipation.
Trying to create and make opportunities for himself. Titusville right now just needs to try to get possession. They're doing a little, like I said before, they're doing a little bit of chasing. If we could just possess the ball here a little bit and get the ball at our feet, I think that's going to help us tremendously.
Clark tries to turn, but Patterson's not having any of it that time. Plays the ball at Jax Warner. Jax tries to free up Owen Vincent. Owen's running down the wing,
that's
trying
Kobe.
to catch it with Drake Limerick. But ball runs out of play.
That's actually Kobe Rumsey there
Oh,
for
is it
Titusville.
Rumsey?
Yep,
Yeah.
he's up there now. You can usually tell Kobe because his
Oh, yeah.
arms are all over the place.
an old man. These kids just look alike.
Yes. Well, I'm impressed with how you remember all the names.
Oh. Helps to have a cheat sheet.
Yeah, it's still pretty impressive.
18, Schreiner. Plays the ball across, headed back, though, by Tandin. Well, there's Joe and Dominic trying to keep possession, but they've lost out to Clark. Sends a lovely chip ball out to the right-hand side to Soda. But Patterson really gets his tackles in, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And first-year soccer player,
Fantastic.
I believe. He's done a great job this year.
Unusual clearance there, though, from Aiden that time.
He doesn't like to use his head. It's always a shoulder. With
Yeah.
that. Yep. Would that have been a handball back in your day?
Probably, yeah.
What was a soccer ball made of back then?
Leather.
Leather.
Well, it was a bit like, when it got wet. When it got wet, it was like twice as heavy as the start of the game.
Yeah, well,
basically, you get concussion if you headed it. And then if it was a cold day and you got it in a particular part of your body, it hurt twice as much.
Which in England, it's always cold and
cold
rainy.
and rainy.
I remember one of my worst memories. I got a ball in that particular area. Player followed up and hit the ball and got in the same particular area again.
Yes, that's never a fun day.
It's all right, coach. I'll be okay in about 10 minutes. Rumsey now in a chase with nice turn, Schreiner.
Ooh.
Slight tackle. The boys shake hands.
Yeah, it was great sportsmanship there.
Yeah.
It's good to see that.
Saw that in Corey Monday night. I like that.
That's the other thing that's impressed me at Titusville. I said before the game, if you look at these two respective teams, the size difference is quite exaggerated, but Titusville are definitely putting their bodies to good use.
Yeah, they don't usually back down too much.
No.
From, like I said, the matches I've seen, there's not much give in Titusville. We will continue to go at you.
Jake Schreiner takes a break. Back on comes Cole Hozak. Fellow redhead Hasbrook also takes a break.
Yeah, it's Caleb Cherry went in for Brady. Oh, number 26 took a break.
Yeah.
We'll get some action here, maybe.
Yeah.
Seamus.
Owen. Got to be impressed with Tandin Anderson, haven't you? The aggressiveness and the tenacity that he brings to this team.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And that's what I said before with these four seniors. That's the biggest thing they bring is their physicality.
Good clearance by Rio. Okay, can Titusville get something going now? Ball played up.
Needs to wait for the
He's
rest
on
of his
own.
team.
He's got to wait for someone to come. Tackled by Hozak. And gives the ball out to Jaglowski. Jaglowski plays the ball on left wing. Thompson, though, with a great tackle.
Nice and calm. That's the key there.
Well, that's one of the things we've missed with Ben being out recently. Is the drive that he brings.
Yeah, definitely nice to have him back in the lineup.
Nice pickup from
Dominic. Good
Dominic
footwork.
Ponzo there. Couldn't break through Friday, though. There's shot coming in! Oh, and off the post!
I think Gabe thought that was going wide and snuck in.
Yeah, snapshot by Burgots. Basically, Owen saw the ball basically landed invitingly in front of him. It wasn't really passed to him, it broke to him. And he swung his right foot at the ball, took a first-time shot, and You always love those that go in off the post, don't you, Danny?
Yeah, oh, yeah, they're great.
Not so good for the goalkeeper. Well, 12 minutes to go. 3-goal lead for the Fort Leboeuf Bisons. And the Rockets really have to get their engines going to get back into this game. Nice flick on by Soda. But Anderson again, who
he's everywhere.
Reading the game really well.
Yeah.
Jax Warner tries to play the ball inside, but that's going to break for Jaglowski. Jaglowski tries to play the ball up the middle, but that's cut out. So Donaldson on the far side now, I think. Soda trying to make his way through, but crowded out. They're swarming Titusville defense, and it's Anderson who finally gets the ball away. But back come the Bison. Well, he's... Burgos, he's trying to shoot from anywhere now.
Yes, he is. Gabe again with a nice save.
Herman fighting for the ball, but ball runs out of play. Carter Friday takes a break. On comes Bobby Perry.
This is one of those games that's always a little hard for the opposing goalkeeper because I know he's getting cold. Gabe staying warm and seeing lots of action, but that's not always good.
Ugh. Cody couldn't quite keep that one in. Anderson intercepts, plays the ball to Warner. Warner inside to Joe. Joe with a nice turn, sends the ball out to the right wing. Reaches Cherry.
Oh, that's
Cherry
a beautiful ball. Played the ball to Cherry.
Yeah, played the ball to Cherry. Andrew Donaldson with a nice flick. Clark's dropped right back now, hasn't he? Makes a tackle. Thompson intercepts. Two Titusville players getting each other's way there. Herman takes over. Ball back to Herman from Thompson. Tries to play the ball through to Rumsey, but runs under Cody's foot. And a long ball by Limerick up to Ardillo. Ardillo with the ball. Tries to find Soda, but that runs out of play. Patterson takes the throw. Up to Warner. Warner lobs the ball forward for Rumsey to chase, but it's calmly dealt with by Limerick.
Fort Leboeuf is doing
a nice play to watch.
Yeah, and they're just doing a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah. He's got all the time in the world, and he that's a great shot.
That's a great snag.
Better save.
Yeah, that's a great snag by Gabe. He saved us there.
Yeah.
There it is again. Wow.
Well, they're coming again. Thompson cuts it out this time. Shot coming in. Oh, I wasn't sure whether that was under the bar or over the bar.
Yes, okay. I think it went between there.
Yeah, that was Ardillo there with a snapshot. Rising hit, which fortunately for Titusville Rockets went over rather than under the crossbar. I'm telling you, I know Titusville are 3 goals down, but I'm enjoying this game, Danny.
Yeah, they're like I said before, they don't give up. They're learning as they're out there, really. I'd like to see a little more possession, like I said before, just so we can get the ball forward a little bit. Spending a lot of time in our end right now.
The gloriously illuminated, booted Vergots comes back onto the field.
Yeah, you definitely can see those across the field, can't you?
He's gone into the right back position. Plays the ball back to his goalkeeper, Surovic. And every time he plays that ball out to Hozak on his right-hand side, doesn't he?
He does, and they're very calm with the ball.
Yeah.
So what were your favorite color of boots back in the day? What'd you wear? Black? Yeah.
Spattered with mud, usually.
Yeah.
As I've mentioned this before, but there was a scandal caused in English soccer. One of the 1966 World Cup winning players, a guy called Alan Ball,
Okay.
good name for a soccer player,
Yes.
wore white boots.
Oh.
Scandalized the nation. I think Luke and I had this conversation at the beginning of the season when parents are buying cleats for the kids.
Mhm.
Half the time it's, how does it fit? Oh, it doesn't fit at all well, but I like the colour.
Exactly. Speaking of that scandalous event, it's the same thing when Michael Jordan went with the first black and red Air Jordans.
Yeah. Oh, we got a shot in.
Yeah, where
They
Nike
didn't do
actually
too
paid the
badly for
fines.
his-
Yeah, Nike paid the fines to allow him to wear them. And how'd that work out?
Pretty well. Which we're prepared to do that. If you see the athletic director, Craig Mellenbacher, going out there telling people not to wear certain color cleats,
right,
we'll pay the fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we could do that. Yeah, that's definitely.
Gary will pay the fine.
Yeah, Gary's retirement.
Oh, the mighty stream budget. Shot. Nice shot. I tell you what, Gary's positioning is first class.
Exactly. That's the big thing I've noticed with him is he's in the right spot. He might not get all of them. They might be a little bit out of his reach at times, but that's only going to get better. We have to remember this kid's a freshman.
Yeah. It's amazing. We've had Joe was a freshman. Joe Herman was a freshman when he was at goal.
Exactly.
Titusville, Joey Banner, but
Braden Sprong.
Yeah.
Sprong.
One of the best goalkeepers that came through here was Matthew Cope.
Yep.
By
I
far.
was just about to say Matt Cope.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah, he broke my ankle.
Yeah, he played. he was way above expectations.
Yeah, we were playing like a sort of a scrimmage game at the end of the season. I took the ball past him with my left foot, and he dived on the ball, only he dived on my foot instead. And my foot kind of rotated through 180 degrees.
You've had a few injuries through the years, haven't you?
Yeah, I didn't have any injuries until I was 40. And
ooh, nice ball through there. I'm not sure who played that ball. That was Dominic.
Yeah, my final game, I was 49, tore out my ACL. That was basically it.
Yeah.
Good interception.
49. See, that's interesting because I thought you were much older than that because even when he was like my coach back in the day, I always thought you were old. So, and can I hear it? You know what I mean?
Well, I was
Now I'm next to you.
then
Yeah,
you were
compare.
10.
But to hear that your ACL was when you were 49.
Yeah. Good cross in.
I have nothing but respect for you, Mr. Barnes.
Well, I'm glad one person has in this town.
Because I know if I don't, you'll say, please give me 10 press-ups, Donnie.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody sits on the ball.
Yes, you'll make it oblong.
Yeah, yeah.
The things you taught me. The kids today still know that from me.
Yes, that's
great.
Yeah.
I still use it.
It's a generation thing.
Yes.
You just pass it on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My kids know, do not sit on a ball.
Oh, we've got 3 minutes to go. And Bisons have 3 goals.
It'd be nice to squeak one in here before the end of this half.
Yeah, well, Titusville putting on a little bit of pressure in the last few minutes.
Just get a little momentum. There we go.
Look at that.
With
Well,
Liam.
excellent.
I think that was
Herman
Liam
trying
Doherty
to push
getting
his
in there.
way through, but stout defensive work there by Cole Hozak. Keeps the Rockets at bay. Dominic now trying to get a shooting position. He does.
That's a
Whoa.
great shot.
That's an ESPN highlight save, isn't it?
Yes, it was. Dominic's done a great job. I noticed he's been playing in the midfield today and doing a great job dispersing the ball.
But it was a great shot.
Yeah, it was. Better save.
I say Aiden really had to reach for that ball.
Here's a
That's
great
good goalkeeping. You go with the opposite hand.
Correct. You'll get higher that way.
Yeah.
This is a great opportunity for Titusville here with 2 minutes left.
Yeah. Corner
That's
in.
a beautiful corner going in.
Oh, Joe
come on,
gets a
Red
shot
Joe's feet.
in. No, he doesn't.
Not for lack of effort
Still
there.
fighting for the ball, though. Trying to get a cross in. Takes the ball to the byline. Does get a cross in. Ball breaking. Shot coming in. Oh, hit an elbow.
That's
What
what I
a
thought. It hit a hand.
It's chaos in there.
That's what we like.
The ball eventually breaks.
We
for
got to watch this
Bisons,
counterattack
and Limerick
now.
picks it up.
Yep.
Sending a long ball.
Gabe's coming out.
It's coming out. Oh, and
That.
down goes.
He may see a red card for that. He got very
Well, he
lucky
got a
in that
yellow
situation.
card.
Yeah. So when
he's
you're
going to have to come out of goal.
Yeah, when you're the last defender and someone has a breakaway, and usually when you take them down, that's going to be a red card. Being the last game, maybe they're showing a little bit there. I'm not sure, but
here's how everything played out there.
Yeah.
Well, it's unusual because normally when a high school kid gets a yellow card,
he
they
has
have
to
to
come
out of the game.
Yeah, and he does have to come out, and I think they're talking about it right now.
Yeah, I think they are.
And I wouldn't be
Larry
surprised.
Larry Charlton's one of the referees there. I used to play soccer with him years and years and years ago.
Here it is, guys.
And I would not be surprised if they change this right here after he talked with him. Because, again, and I think that might be what they do here because
he's going in for his...
you cannot...
Well, the referee looks as though he's going in his pocket.
I'm confused here why they're not taking the goalkeeper out.
Yeah. Well,
I think that's the discussion maybe again. I'm not sure.
Well, we've got a refereeing debating society going on.
Yeah. Is that what he's asking
Sporting
right
coach there
now?
for the Bisons is voting to let the goalie stay in.
Huh.
What? Well, thank you for the Fort Leboeuf coach.
Yeah, like I
Very
said.
sporting.
Yeah. Like I said, we're very lucky in that situation because that's usually the rule. If you're the last
I don't know
one.
if we are lucky because Clark's going to take another of those free kicks.
No, because we have Gabe, the number one goalie in the nation.
Oh, it's true. And he just proved it there by
That's a
coming
great
out
punch
and
out,
punching
yes.
the ball away.
Hopefully, he'll.
Great shot!
Hopefully, Gabe will be talked to a little bit just so he understands the situation, you know, so some teaching can be taken there.
I'm not sure if the Fort Leboeuf players there were having a go at. Hello? We got a timeout now.
The last thing our athletic director
That's
wants
a
to worry
corner.
about right now is a red card. So
Oh, it's a corner kick. I must have deflected off a Titusville player.
we got, 43 seconds here, so plenty of time.
Yeah, well,
We
there's
need
a lot
to
of white shirts massing in that Titusville penalty area. Over it comes. Well headed out by Dominic, I think.
Yeah, Dominic's, like I said, he's been playing well.
Joe's cat down.
There's a trip.
Cole.
I would just slow things down here a little bit.
No.
We did not
Joe
do that.
tries to launch one.
We just need to get out of this half now with this. Look, we got a little press here.
Bennett Morrison tries to play the
That's
ball
a
into the
beautiful-
middle. Bennett still with the ball.
It was a great attempt there. He saw
Yeah.
it. It didn't execute it, but he saw it. And
He
that's
saw the
step one.
pass.
That was a handball.
Well,
I'm going to call that one.
okay. I'm not going to argue with you, Danny.
Yeah, you've never disagreed with me.
Not at all, never.
Well, that's the end of the half. We'll come back and talk about that first half right after this break. Rockets down 3-0 to the Fort Leboeuf Bison.
Who can solve this equation?
Ooh! Me.
Anyone else? Fine. Jake from State Farm. Again.
Right. It's the personal price plan theorem. If you bundle your home and auto, that can equal an affordable price just for you.
Bundling. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversations. Try our new menu items, the T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the new lobster ravioli, shrimp and scallop pasta, or our popular Asiago chicken. Don't forget about our famous burgers or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
ProThreads Print Shop is the area's premier screen printing and embroidery company. Locally owned, ProThreads prides themselves in specializing in school and travel sportswear and fan gear, as well as business and corporate apparel. Get your team mascot or company logo screen printed, embroidered, or engraved on just about anything. ProThreads Print Shop is now open by appointment at 130 East State Street in Pleasantville, where you'll find Rocket gear to wear year-round. Check them out on Facebook or visit them at ProThreadsPrintShop.com for superior service with personalized attention. Talk to the pros at ProThreads Print Shop.
A broken furnace can freeze a family on the go. Stay on schedule with furnace maintenance before the snow flies. Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning has nearly 40 years of HVAC experience. Our home comfort engineers maintain, troubleshoot, and repair nearly all systems at an outstanding value. With just a few clicks, our state-of-the-art software schedules arrival time, finish time, and provides fast, easy paperless billing. Visit VanderhoofHeatingandAir.com or call 814-671-3226. With Vanderhoof, seasons change, but not your comfort.
And welcome to the Larry's Auto Service, Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning halftime show as the Rockets trail the Bison 3-0. Well, let's talk quickly about this first half. Gary, Dan?
The Bisons are a very unhurried soccer team. You know, they don't do anything really in a hurry. They take their time. If the move breaks down, they'll recycle the ball. They've done that quite a number of times where they've had the ball in midfield, and instead of moving the ball forward, they'll play it back to the fullbacks and back to the goalkeeper and recycle it to the other side of the field. And their wing play has been very, very effective in this game so far. As for the Rockets, it's been a tenacious display by the Titusville Rockets. They're a physically, they're a much smaller team than the Bisons, but they're all snapping like terriers.
Yeah, they are, and I think the Bisons are unfortunately in these situations sometimes, the Bisons are taking advantage of our tenacity.
Yeah.
So we may overplay something, and they're calm enough and collected enough that they basically play the ball to the next player that's available. They do a good job supporting each other. And that's like where I'd like to see maybe us get as our team grows, and we get more comfortable, and we can be able to pass the ball around a little bit with that. Right now, we're just a little rushed. So when you're rushed, you don't make always the best pass. But again, Titusville's not giving up. They're not going to give up this second half. They're going to continue to move forward with this. It'd be nice in a situation like this as a coach, you're basically telling them one goal at a time.
And to emphasize that point, Titusville in that first half gave away, 5 or 6 free kicks?
Yeah, and you can't do that against a team like this.
Which is pretty unusual for the games that we've seen this year, Luke.
Yeah, and obviously when you can take advantage of that.
Yeah, that's a lovely,
that was the one you were talking about, Gary, where he headed it to the ground. It makes it very difficult for the goalkeeper to pick up.
That's right. Can I tell a joke now?
Have you been waiting all season for this?
This one. What's the difference between a buffalo and a bison? This is good in Australian accent, by the way.
I honestly don't know the answer to this.
What is the difference between a buffalo and a bison? You can't wash your hands in a buffalo.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Like I say, it works better with an Australian accent.
So, Gary, I actually have a question for you. And this is something that I've been wondering. And I need an exact answer, exact number. how many matches over your lifetime do you feel that you've watched? Now, and I'm not just saying.
Wow.
So you don't have to give me.
Well,
the exact
I used to be, when I was a kid, I used to be a season ticket holder at Manchester United, and I go home and away. So 40.
And that's the difference. And that's the difference between United States and basically over the pond. You know, like you guys grew up, like that's what you were born and bred to do. Like soccer
well
was
over
the,
1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, thinking about it, well over 1,000. Yeah.
Why I bring up that point is sometimes I think a lot of these teams, and not only Titusville, but other teams that we play, and they lack the some of the knowledge of the game. And what I mean by that is they don't watch the game.
Yeah.
So the kids today don't sit down. It doesn't seem, and that's not all kids, but kids don't seem to sit down. My kids are the same way. They don't sit down and watch a soccer match. They don't sit down and watch a football game all the time. And I think that's where a lot of the learning occurs, is just being able to watch and learn that way and see the different shapes that you see on the field.
Yeah, and you see the different tactics, you know.
Right.
Like I remember there was one game I was calling last season where basically the team would get the ball on the 50-yard line, just send a long arrow diagonal down and deep to the left wing,
right,
which was an effective tactic. That's what they were doing. And on the right-hand side, they were just running straight.
Right.
And, you know, different formations you see in defense. But we saw a great example of it in the girls' game that we played. And Mr. Cartney, you know, kind of pointed it out where, oddly enough, the main defensive player for the girls, Cara Jackson, wasn't in defense.
Right.
And she was covered by Nora Blakesley and Mariah Colville. And they worked it out nicely. When one went forward, one covered.
Right.
When the other one went forward, you know, they would switch. So, you know, that's a nice thing to see when you see kids getting some tactical awareness.
Exactly.
And not just sort of, I mean, one of the worst things that happens in rec.
Sorry, we got to go to break.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, that wraps up the Larry's Auto Service Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning halftime show. We have second half action coming up.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Levin, and I proudly own and operate Puppy Levin. Puppy Levin is a pet care salon dedicated to caring for your furry companions. We provide certified dog grooming services along with boarding and doggy daycare. Our facility is family owned and operated and promise personalized care for every pet that comes through our doors. If you're worried about your furry friend being lonely when you're gone, we also have on-site personnel 24/7 just for their comfort. Follow us on Facebook and call or text us at 814-758-9259 to make an appointment today.
Well, we have second half action heading your way here in just a moment. Our coverage of Rocket Soccer made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By Armstrong. By the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home. By J. Gill Plumbing and Heating. By Puppy Lovin'. By the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville. By Fat Chad's Brewery. By the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition. By ProThreads Print Shop. By Marsh Home Center. By Tranquil Moments Massage. By Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning. By Kreiner Real Estate. By Larry's Auto Service. By Corky's Pizza. And by the Titusville Beverage. And here we go, here in the second half. Well, just like that.
I was trying to work out who the new goalkeeper was for the for Fort Leboeuf, and completely missed the goal that happened within, what, 20 seconds?
Yeah, it was very quick. That's some tough learning there on our end, just because I always tell the kids, like, the first 10 minutes of the second half is like, who's going to set the tempo?
Yeah.
So that first 10 minutes is important. So hopefully we can overcome that and keep moving forward here.
Well, I think the goalie is Noah Rossi. Noah gets the ball. Let's see if we get a replay of that, Luke, to see what,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
what went on. Nice ball out there by Andrew Donaldson.
I think what this game's showing, too, is basically part of it is how important is the senior leadership of Jake Hoffman.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
that is a very important thing to remember here.
Well, here they come again down the right wing. Ball comes across, and it's saved this time.
We're going to have to gather ourselves here
Yeah.
and start communicating here a little bit.
Combination of Thompson and Rio saving the day that time. Well, a corner for these hard-driving Bison players at the moment. They're really trying to put Titusville to the sword at the start of this second half. And yes, oh, lovely header. Well, nice cross.
And
the ball was on top of the goalkeeper on the 6-yard box and headed home, I think, by number 15, Van Buren.
Yeah, I couldn't see the number on him.
But there were 3 white shirts basically jumping up together.
They are definitely good in the air.
And I think their size advantage certainly played dividends there,
Yes.
Danny.
Yeah, definitely. Like we said before, I was talking to the AD. Like this is like a basketball lineup.
Yeah.
When it comes to the heights here.
Yeah, I thought football at the start of the game.
Yeah.
But we go Titusville.
that's a beautiful
Nice ball
ball right
inside. Herman picks up the ball. Shot coming in, but safely in the hands of Rossi. Rossi rolls the ball out to Van Buren. Van Doren, who we think scored the goal. Van Doren trying to send Siegel away.
There is no quitting Tannen Anderson. Just when you think you're away from him, he comes
Yeah.
right back at you. You know who else played like that? Sam Rio. Oh, boy,
Yeah.
was he annoying to play against. You thought you cleared him, and nope, here he comes.
Yeah. He's one of our famous Titusville speedsters in the day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Fonzo plays the ball down the right wing.
Always
But,
told everyone, be
rolls
glad
out of
he's
play
on your
before
team.
Donaldson can catch it.
Dan, I want to go back to something you said during the half there. You talk to any coach here, and they'll tell you the same thing, especially when you're asking kids to come out for the team, and they're just doing it just for something to do.
Right.
You know, they're not watching the professionals. If you ask them, you know, hey, watch, a wide receiver.
Right.
Yeah, they'll know what to do, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a big thing. Like, you need to learn by
Interception
watching.
by
Yes.
Van Doren. Well, Clark misplaced a pass there, Danny.
Yeah, that's maybe the first one we've seen tonight.
I know we would take the kids. We would coach
Donaldson.
rec tennis, and we would take the kids in July and watch Wimbledon games.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know they don't want to watch it.
No. And it is difficult around here to be able to find somewhere. I mean, you could probably go to a college match, maybe drive 2 hours to go to Pittsburgh to watch the Riverhounds play. But it is difficult to find a place for our kids to watch that.
That's right. If we got students here that are going off and playing at Allegheny or Barron or Mercyhurst, it is important to get up there and watch them.
Oh, my goodness gracious, yeah. When we had kids, when I was coaching, if we had any kids that went on and played, we would do our best to go watch them as a team.
Yep.
Well, Aiden Surovic, he's on the field. He's not goalkeeper, but he's number 1. He's still got his gloves on.
Ooh, nice tackle. Dominic, again, he's been playing a really nice match.
He's fighting, yeah.
He's playing a really nice match tonight.
Dan, what moment during the match is it, kind of sinking into the seniors like this is it?
Probably any time. You know what?
It's a strange senior night, though, isn't it? I mean, the senior night should have been last week and was postponed. For whatever reason, the band can't be here tonight, so...
I think you're going to see it more towards the end.
The fact that Jake is, Jake Hopman is injured, it seems a little bit of a, not the exuberant occasion that we normally have.
And a lot of times it will depend on the type of season you have.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to, is your success on wins and losses? Of course, so from a standpoint of that, no, it might not have been that successful, but there's a lot of other things to look at.
Shot! Well, you know who hit that one, don't you?
Oh, yeah, Dominic. I'd love to see him get a goal here before the end of the evening his senior year.
Me too.
Yep. He's definitely been our offensive spark throughout games this year. He's been most consistent with that anyway.
Well, Sam Orton's come on. Sam's impressed me when he's had playing time.
Yeah, Sam's done a great job this year. When he does get in, he seems to move the ball well. He hustles, so like with any of these kids out here, it's being quick with your decision making.
Yeah.
That's
Morrison
the tough part.
takes a break. Herman trying to push the Titusville Rockets forward.
That's Jax Warner there with the ball. He moves.
All of these freshmen, I think, it's going to be fun to watch them develop over the next few years, Danny. But I think Jax is going to be one of the standouts.
Oh, I agree. Yep. When I was coaching Jax, he was one of my better players. Truthfully, just being able to move the ball, seeing different things on the field.
Yeah, Brady's ready to come on the field. I think his wing play and maybe centre forward play is something that might be developed.
That's where I was. But that doesn't mean that's where he should be. But that's I've spent many years on that wing. Yeah. I think he does a great job on the wing. Actually, he knows that he's not allowed to give up. He needs to be tenacious. We have those conversations.
We had a conversation, I think, last week with Mr. Cartney was here about coaching your own kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. A lot of times you're harder on your own kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Dan and I have talked about this. How many times do we go home and say, "Hey, Sam or Brady, I wasn't yelling at you."
Right.
Exactly. The player.
Yeah. I just needed the other kids on the team to know.
Right.
Yeah.
So you took the brunt of it.
Yeah, Liam used to hate me. I think he still does.
Ben's played a pretty solid game this evening too on this outside back position.
Thompson,
he's done a pretty solid job out there.
Yeah. Now this is a tough tackling Titusville team.
Yeah, they
Try
are.
saying that 5 times fast.
But
as I've seen all year.
Yeah, and as you see, like Joe Herman, how he sprints after the keeper there, that's good tenacity. Yeah. But now he's not in the middle of the field where he needs to be. So it's like a toss-up. Like, which one do you want? Which one do you want? Do you want all the tenacity, or do you want to kind of stay home
But that's
too?
the thing that they've had to, because you mentioned Jake Hopman being out. One of the great things that Jake does with his booming clearances is that he relieves pressure.
Correct.
Correct. Once the ball's on the other, downfield, then it gives the team time to reset.
Exactly.
I had the feeling especially the last couple games, where Joe sort of taken the whole team and put it on his shoulders.
Yeah, I think I would say you're right. I can see that. The kid has so much effort.
Yes, yeah.
So is Tandon Anderson, by the way.
Yes.
And I think Dominic has really shone tonight as well. I mean,
and that's where I want people to understand too. We might talk about the freshmen, but these 4 guys are going to be missed tremendously because they bring a physicality to the game that some of these freshmen just don't have yet, and it's going to take a little bit for that to develop.
Oh, nice flick there by Owen. Didn't really come off. Owen's on this near side, so we all need to wear sunglasses, you know, for the glare of the cleats.
Those are very nice. They're Umbros. You know that brand, don't you, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of the first ones that came out, isn't it?
Other soccer brands are available.
Yes.
We have to say. Umbro, that's an old, yeah.
They're still around.
Yeah.
What brand did you usually wear?
Wasn't Adidas, was it?
Didn't Liam wore Pumas, didn't he? Didn't Liam wear Pumas?
Yeah, I think you're right on. Yeah, I believe so.
I think Johnson did.
Yeah. Johnson was an Adidas guy because of.
Yeah.
He was a Grove City kid from the start. He was straight black and white Adidas. His coach.
Speaking of booming clearances, there's one.
And I'm okay with the booming clearance, but it has to be mixed up. Like everything's good.
That was a booming clearance from a goalkeeper.
Yeah,
so,
I know. But everything needs to be mixed up.
Yeah, I agree. Oh.
That's one thing I've noticed with Titusville. They are not afraid to get in your back when you turn.
Well, the kid who kept
this is another dangerous situation here for Titusville with this set play. Everyone needs to be on their marks, and they need to stay tight with their marks.
Well,
Gabe has the wall set up.
Clark's going to hit this one across, isn't he?
Oh,
no, he isn't.
Ball.
He fooled me.
Jax Warner read that, though, nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a deep throw in, or is it a goal kick? Goal kick.
Aiden Surovic, he's getting a run out. Well, if he was cold in the first half, he's not going to be cold this half.
No, and that might be why they took him out. He probably. So I'm sure the field temperature is not. We need something here. I wonder if our AD can get us a field temperature. Like we should have stuff like that. Then, of course, we could always talk about the dome over the whole thing.
Yeah.
But that's another day. We'll need Sean Sampson in here for that.
Yeah.
Oh, it is partly cloudy. Temperature is 46 degrees. We have a wind of 3 miles per hour currently. When you ask Luke for something, you get it.
That's a nice ball. Well cut out by Cullen. Cole trying to make inroads, but
see, if I was
out by Patterson.
If I was a Titusville player,
shot
right
coming in, but
see, I would utilize your stream right now. So you see a game like this. If I was a Titusville player, this is a game I'd want to watch. I'd want to sit back and watch and see what this other team does and see how they pass the ball around, because that's where we need to get to and where we need to be successful.
I do believe that Coach Tynan plays the ball.
Yeah,
plays the ball. Plays the video back to the players.
And I know as a player, probably in 9th grade, I did not pay attention to that video that got played back.
Isn't it crazy? If we go back to our younger selves and just sort of shake ourselves and go, pay attention.
Yeah, I would not have been paying attention either. So you got to get to that maturity level which they'll all get to, you know, where they'll want to see that film.
That was Limerick making a break through the middle.
Speaking of Limerick, a butcher said to his... No, I'm just joking.
I have been tempted, actually. But I'll just leave it at the difference between a buffalo and a bison.
Join us for the after show.
Yeah, we're here all night.
Is it warm out there, Adam? Cameraman Adam, basically.
Yeah, I got to give that guy a lot of credit.
Yeah.
I guarantee you his dad and his
I would have
grandpa
thought
couldn't
he'd be
stand
used
out
to
there.
freezing nights by now.
I think it's supposed to be a little warmer Friday night.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where is the game this Friday, Luke?
Sharon.
It is
Well,
at Sharon.
one goalkeeper to another.
Week 9. What a fast fall sports season.
It has been quick, that's for sure. And for the most part, been pretty decent weather. I know we've had a little bit of rain the last week or so, but it's been pretty decent.
Well, speaking of not weather, the
volleyball
went well last night, didn't it?
This is where we need to start moving the ball here a little bit.
Good ball by Brady.
Oh, if he can play it back.
But,
do you see the give and go that we could have got
that
there?
was nice.
And I think we can see those. We're starting to see those things. Again, it's just execution, being able to get that done, and that comes from just a lot of repetition.
nice ball, Joe, for Owen to chase.
That's the part I really like that Fort Leboeuf does right there.
Yeah.
They include their goalkeeper and everything
Van
that they're doing.
Doren back to the goalkeeper. Van Doren, well, he doesn't pick the ball. Yes, he does pick the ball up.
Yeah.
He's got Soda ahead of him. Plays it inside to Owen. Tanderson comes back, but
offsides call.
Number 5,
You call a
Jonah
few of
Soda
those.
is offside.
You call a few of those in your day, huh?
Yeah. That's one of the things on a football field. The lines help.
Yeah, it's always funny to me when the players start to complain about the 10-yard thing when the referees say get 10 yards back, and they there's lines now, guys.
Yeah.
Like just get there.
Yeah.
Gary, did you ever keep track of how many complaints you had against you? Would they let you know? Like, hey, Gary.
Spectators would let you know, yeah.
By the way, time now to announce that if you'd like to be a PIAA official, they could use you.
Wow, what a
that's
goal!
beautiful shot. There's nothing Gabe could have done on that. There's absolutely nothing. He was in good positioning, not expecting something like that to happen.
What a hit. Well, we've seen booming, talking about a booming clearance. We just seen a booming goal. How far out was that?
He was I don't know if it was 35 or 40.
Might have been more.
But he just, That's that pressure in the middle of the field that we're going to need to continue to have here.
Thompson fouled.
Oh, here it is again. Just show it.
Medillo. This is a goalkeeper.
So
Wow.
30 yards.
That's crazy.
Yep, it was my son that gave up the ball.
Yeah.
I'll delete that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, he said he got an assist.
Yeah. That's not the assist you want. But you don't expect someone shooting from 30 yards out also.
No,
so
well,
that's not usually.
It's huge.
Boy, we saw Gracie Sampson
she hit
against
one.
Cathedral Prep. Oh, my gosh, it was
That's
beautiful.
a great through ball.
That's a great through ball. Offsides, though.
Yeah,
Our
very
back line.
close.
Yep, Colin Rio did a great job keeping his defense up to get that offsides call. That was a great job there.
Yeah.
Colin's done some good things back there. He's had a tough night, but again, he's a freshman back there trying to lead a defensive group. That is not an easy job for a freshman to do. Not an easy job. I give him a ton of credit for stepping into that position.
You talk about being vocal, Dan. When Joe Herman was in goal, that was one of the things he really did a good. You could hear him the entire game.
Yeah, and that's
Joe, there he is, pushing the ball out to the left.
And that's what I would hope he needs to do more of on the field too. You know, it's like it needs to translate to that. But he was when he played keeper for us, he was very vocal, helping direct everyone where to be. And that does help. That helps a ton.
Sam Orton fighting for the ball.
Good, Sam.
Still
Way not to
fighting
give
for
up
the
there.
ball.
Good.
Still fighting for the ball. And he gets the ball.
Nice.
Nice turn.
Nice
That's
ball.
a great ball to Owen Vincent.
Into the
He
middle.
crosses the ball. Oh.
That was a great opportunity for
Yeah.
Titusville. Now we
Good
just need
out by Jaden Jaglowski.
Now we just need to
gone
keep the
for
ball
a
up
corner.
We got Sam taking the corner, it looks like.
Need some brown shirts in there.
This is where the height is important. But we have Owen Vincent. Owen can head the ball over any 6-foot guy.
Looks like the brown hobbits versus the white giants, doesn't it? Great cross, great header away.
We'll get another one here. Looks like Brady Hasbrook might take this one.
That was Hayden Dobenspec who got that one away.
That's
a
another
great
beautiful
cross.
ball.
Another defensive
Again,
header.
Yeah, they're just
Good push
really good
there.
in the air.
Yeah.
Brady had some great corner kicks Saturday against Conneaut.
Yeah, it's basically where you want it. You want it within that 6-yard box out in front of the goal. If you can get a ball in there, it's basically anyone's ball to win.
Yeah.
It's just who wants it more and who's going to be more aggressive at that point in time.
Well, Clark and Vergots take a break. As does goalkeeper, goal scorer, Surovic.
Dominic Fonzo on the ball, out to Brady. He broke his own ankle.
Was that one of your tricks there, Danny?
Yes.
You teach him that one?
No.
There
you go, Joe.
Go, Joe! Go, Joe! Great save!
That was a great save. I don't even know if the keeper got his hands on that or who got their hands on that.
I think he got his foot on it, actually.
Joe just broke right through that back line. I'm not sure where that came from. Another exciting moment for Titusville. We're not giving up, guys.
Oh, whoops.
This is where you got to be careful with this counterattack, though. For the Buffs counterattack has been pretty deadly.
On the left wing.
Good pressure by Sam.
Like I say, whenever Sam's come on, I've always been impressed.
No, yeah, he always gives quality
Owen
minutes.
Vincent there. See Owen Vincent chasing back, winning the ball.
We're all getting caught up watching.
Yeah, we are. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just watching the ball move. Yeah. For the Buffs, do a great job moving that ball around.
It's mesmerizing.
Yeah,
isn't
it does. It does become mesmerizing. And what Titusville needs to do in these situations is basically stay home, stay in their positions. You know, don't chase. That's the worst thing you can do is chase that ball all over the place. All you're going to do is make yourself tired. You need to relax. You need to make yourself available, help each other out, communicate, things like that.
Well, Morrison, Rumsey, and Cherry ready to come on for Titusville. Lonzo batted it away. Nice ball.
There's
good ball, good ball, good goalkeeping.
Oh, we thought Owen was going to be on the end of that one.
That's called commanding your area, though. Look how far Rossi is out there. Anticipated that attack from Titusville well and was up to the task to deal with it.
You used a good word there, Gary, anticipation. That's something that we try to teach these kids, you know, is to anticipate that next play.
That's a nice ball.
Anticipate that next ball.
Yeah.
That was a better play by Colin Rio there.
Very good. Yeah. He used anticipation then.
Yes,
to see
that was very good.
Ball was going. I thought that Ardillo was through then. There you go.
Our back line's doing a great job
They are.
getting these guys off sides. It's all positioning and communication back there. They've really adapted and changed what they've done.
And that can lead to frustration and
correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they got right on us at the start of this half. Correct. They scored those
2 goals within
like
2 minutes. I think. Yeah.
And
bang bang.
I think we've settled down pretty nicely here.
Yeah.
We've settled down. We're starting to move the ball a little bit better. I've seen some combinations and passes.
Well, it's a friendly game. We've got 3 subs for Bison's ready to come on, 3 subs to Titusville ready to come on, and having a nice old chin wag down there. Yeah. Oof. There's one for Owen to chase. That's going to run out. No, is it? Yes, it is going to run out of play. Mass substitutions from both sides.
And senior night here down at Carter Field. Last game of the season for the Rockets.
I know I mentioned this earlier, Luke, and I don't know if this is the best time to talk about this or if you want to talk about it later, but what these seniors mean to this team. And I don't know if it's something you want to touch on later or if we want to touch on that now.
Yeah.
But just from a coaching standpoint, it's always important to have leaders. I feel these seniors, like I said before, have been put in an interesting position. You got 4 seniors and a bunch of underclassmen. So was this season going to be successful? You know, and I'm not sure what they thought going into it this year. But
I think success is relative, isn't it?
Exactly. But I felt these 4 kids have really done
stunned out.
Yeah, they've done a great job helping lead these young kids, and even the juniors. They've helped this junior class because the junior's not it's not like a lot of these kids have played a ton of soccer, even at the junior class level. I think a lot of them are newer to it. So the seniors have done a wonderful job this year, and they should get a lot of credit because it's not always easy to be put in this situation. It's easy to be on a winning team.
Yeah.
It's easy. And maybe from a wins and a loss perspective, it wasn't a successful season
Real
for them.
steaming in there.
But I feel that they should be proud of the job they've done.
Oh,
really
absolutely. Absolutely. Like I say, you know, you mentioned it before, we're missing Jake's leadership qualities tonight and the fact that he, you know, one of the great things he does is, like you said before, he relieves, you know, a great ability to relieve pressure on the team. You've got Joe Herman, who just never stops running.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. So you take the you take the good with the bad. Let's say there's definitely more good than bad with that.
Yeah,
but
Dominic Fonzo
just some of the mistakes
away.
are okay. Dominic's played. He's been one of the standout players today.
Tandon Anderson has been superb. But break on now for Soda. Tries to pass the ball into the middle. Well, speaking of Dominic, there's a clearance. He's basically here, there, and everywhere, isn't he?
So what Dominic's had to do tonight, because Joe has been running a little bit more, is he has to stay home. He has to stay in the middle, and Dominic's done a great job with that, getting the ball at his feet and looking for people to pass to.
There's a case kind of like basketball where the big guy always gets called.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, headed on by Herman. Oof.
Gary,
straight back again.
Growing up, was there any other sport?
Cricket.
Cricket. I've never played cricket. Oh, that's a nice pass right down the middle.
Oh. It's a bit like baseball, only when you hit, you get to hit again.
Did you play?
You bounce it, don't you?
Yeah, I was a wicket keeper.
A what?
The backstop.
Oh, I had no idea. A wicket keeper.
It's like these Harry Potter games, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Played Quidditch.
Quidditch is amazing.
Coming up.
If I could only fly on a broom.
Yeah.
I did play rugby once, so I played on the wing. I didn't do too much. I ran down the wing and I was, what do they call it? Clothesline. Do you know what clothesline is?
Oh, yeah.
And basically I was laid out flat for about 10 minutes. Had a sore throat for about a week. I thought, I'm going to give this up.
So Toby Cressman played rugby at Bucknell. And Mrs. Cressman always told me that after every match, I think they played on Saturdays or Sunday. I can't remember, Saturdays, Sundays, but most everyone met at the emergency room.
Joe gets a shot in. Oh, not quite enough height in. Nice turn.
Yes, it was a great shot there by Joe. Yeah, so I guess they spend most of their time in emergency rooms after rugby.
Yeah. I tell you, Rossi is since he's been in goal for the Bisons, he's done very well.
He has seen a lot more action than the other gentleman did in the first half.
A friend of mine, Ed Dawes, I took him to Allegheny once to watch a rugby match. And he said, well, what happens? I said, well, basically the two sides, it's like football, only you can't pass the ball forward. I said, and after about 20 minutes, usually a fight breaks out. After 20 minutes, a fight broke out.
What do we got? 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in this match, and Leboeuf still up 6-0.
So 3 goals in each half.
Yeah.
Keeping it very symmetrical. Come on, Titusville. Let's see if we can get a goal before the game finishes. Vincent.
That's a
crosses
beautiful
to
ball.
Herman. Oh, couldn't quite bring the ball under control. And a break on here for Fort Leboeuf. Van Doren with the ball.
Again, they're going to be offside.
Wide open on that right-hand side.
I guess I missed that call.
Oh, down goes
They're
Frazier.
not going to call it.
No, that wasn't a foul.
No, that was one of those
more
flops.
Of a coming together, that, yeah. Well done, Gabe, but unlucky.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, very unlucky there.
Well, that's not my symmetry out. Ball comes across. Gabe makes the save, pushes the ball out, but only as far as Hayden Dorman-Spreck, who basically fires it into a more or less open net for him there.
Yeah, I'm watching the replay here. Yeah, basically, he just came right to his foot.
Passes in.
Yep. Good composure by him just to pass it in.
And runs off celebrating as though he's just won the World Cup there as Hayden.
I don't think Gabe Lord tonight should hang his head at all. He's
No,
done a
not
fine
at
job.
all,
He's done a fine
absolutely.
job back there.
Well, I
know
think
it's
the
a
whole
rough
Titusville
situation.
team has done pretty good. But as you know, goalkeeper is a lonely position.
It is. It's like a kicker. You have highs and you have lows, and you usually remember the lows more than the highs, unfortunately.
Break on! Rio
That's
with a
great
tremendous
play.
tackle.
Tremendous. Good. I guess I can't say enough what good ball control and foot skill can do. I mean, this has been, like you said, it has been a fun game to watch.
Well, he's launching another one.
I think Gabe has him this time.
Yeah.
We got Dominic Fonzo.
Dominic back on, and
Andrew
Donaldson. Cody takes a break.
Aiden Patterson's getting a break that he doesn't normally get during a match very often. He's done a decent job out there on the outside back position.
Yeah, I agree.
He's a strong tackler, too. Oh, nice move
Beautiful
by Owen.
move by Owen.
Now we need to look to go to the left.
Nice ball to Donaldson. Donaldson tackled, though, by
Just making
Van Doren.
Just making a little bit quicker decisions.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Just making a quicker decision.
Easy for us to say when we're up here and they're playing faster, stronger players.
Exactly. Yeah, it is. It is.
But
that's where the youth's going to show a little bit.
Look at that run by the referee here. Nice ball inside by Aiden.
I think what Fort Leboeuf's going to try to do is just keep possession.
Yeah,
basically
they are.
Try not to make any big mistakes and keep the ball at their feet.
Well out of his goal. Joe Herman sticking to his task there. I think you can say Joe's been fighting an uphill battle all night.
Yes. It's never for lack of effort with that kid.
He's always on the go.
That's what will be interesting to see him here coming in this winter in the pool to see what he can bring to the Titusville swim team again.
I saw Coach Dawson was watching earlier, and I'm sure he's like, don't get hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get hurt.
Exactly. That's what was interesting when I heard at the beginning when what he'd like to do when he graduates. It's still undecided yet where he'd like to go or what his career is going to be. I would think it would involve swimming, but you never know. That is
nice cross.
Oh, that's
Cullen with a nice block and
Gabe.
Shot from Hayden, but Gabe placed nicely to pick that ball up. Well, 5 minutes of the season left, Luke.
What a fast season. It's funny to think back, you know, the first soccer matches we covered were the end of August, and it was 85 degrees.
Yeah, they're complaining about the heat.
Yeah. Waiting, you know, we were waiting for this moment, and now we're freezing. Actually, it's a nice night.
Okay, chance on. Oh, good hand in.
Ooh, that's a tough foul there.
Yeah.
Well, good sportsmanship. He did help him up. Ooh, we got to stay on our feet there.
It's been a tough tackling game, but it's been played in a very good spirit.
So back in the day when I played, we got one game under the lights, you know. So and we played. Got
it's a
to
good
play.
Ball. Chance on.
We got Tannen over there. Yep.
Tandy gonna knock the ball in. Shoots.
Well, that's a nice shot.
I think it
hit
the football
uprights.
bar.
Yeah. We got one game at Carter Field, and of course, if you stood on one side of the field, you couldn't see the ball on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even that great.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even that great of a game, but we were always so excited because we got one game under the lights.
Well, it felt like the big time.
Yeah. So these kids, that's why I always tell my kids and the kids I've coached, like, you guys this is such a great opportunity to be able to play at Carter Field and have this field. This was an enormous upgrade for our school district.
Well, we'd have Bill McCrillis on the other side of the field, and on wireless mic for a football game, and a camera trying to find him because of the crown of the field.
Yeah.
Now, Pat's taller, so.
Yeah, exactly. And so's Joe. So
that's right.
Joe's not hard to find.
No. And it's a lot flatter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good crew. Very informative watching the football.
Yeah, then they have to listen to you and I for a soccer match.
Yeah.
You wonder how
it is informative for me. Like you said, I never grew up with football, so, I'm lucky. Well, what went on there? Oh, they've explained it well. Okay,
yes.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, they've been playing some games over in London.
Yeah.
Last couple of weeks. Seems like they're embracing that.
And I think what you'll see.
I'm in two minds about it. I mean, I know they're doing it to spread the world game, but if you support one of the teams and you only get 8 home games a year.
What you may find, though, is more European, Australian kickers coming out of this because they're getting exposed to the American football game earlier, so maybe you'll get more of that.
Well, Harry Kane, who's England's current centre forward,
right?
He said that when he retires from soccer, he wants to be an NFL kicker.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Good butt cross. Oh, got a head to it.
Who got the head on that? I couldn't tell from here. I had a bad view. Kobe?
I think it was Rumsey.
Yeah.
That's what Joe would have done, but it was Cody.
Another minute and a half here left in this match. 7-0 Fort Leboeuf. Try to get Titusville to sneak one in here.
Andrew knocks the ball forward. Can we get one last chance? Well, that was spectacular.
Very acrobatic. Probably should have just let that one go.
Corner for Titusville, a minute to go.
This is our chance right here, Gary.
This is last goal wins.
Let's have Joe put this in with his head here.
Over it comes. Yeah. Oh. Well, the bugger's right. Shut. Oh no. Shit. Oh,
another corner maybe here.
No, he went off a Titusville player.
We've had some opportunities.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have. And when you're playing a good team, you have to take advantage of the 1, 2, 3 opportunities you have.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we have not been able to do that tonight, and that's made the difference here.
Well, last-minute goal mouth scramble for the Rockets at least. Maybe there'll be one for the for Bisons. Yeah, Kendrick running through. Being pursued. Rio stops it. Rio
nice
stops
job.
it again.
Rio stopped that with his backside that time.
Any part of the body will do, as long as the ball goes away from the goal.
That was his best touch all night.
Oh, shot. Walsh.
He's hurting, though, I think. I think he felt that one.
He's holding his side there.
Well, that's going to do it.
Well, Luke, Danny, that's the season over the Titusville Rockets.
Well, we'll do this. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap things up. Final, 7-0 Bison over the Rockets. We'll be back right after this.
J. Gill Plumbing and Heating takes pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. With over 30 years of experience, our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. Our team is dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Call today to get a free estimate. We also offer financing options and membership opportunities that provide peace of mind and cost savings. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online 24/7 at jgillplumbingheating.com.
Are you tired of juggling multiple pill bottles? Titusville Express Pharmacy has your solution, now offering compliance packaging. Your medication sorted and sealed by dose, making it easier than ever to stay on track. In a hurry? Take advantage of our convenient drive-through service. We also offer free local delivery for those that qualify. Titusville Express Pharmacy, where convenience meets care. Visit us today at 401 West Spring Street in Titusville. Simplify your medication routine with Titusville Express Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Levin, and I proudly own and operate Puppy Levin. Puppy Levin is a pet care salon dedicated to caring for your furry companions. We provide certified dog grooming services along with boarding and doggy daycare. Our facility is family owned and operated and promise personalized care for every pet that comes through our doors. If you're worried about your furry friend being lonely when you're gone, we also have on-site personnel 24/7 just for their comfort. Follow us on Facebook and call or text us at 814-758-9259 to make an appointment today.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
At the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, our programs are designed with your future in mind, offering a dynamic blend of theoretical knowledge and practical skills across a variety of in-demand fields. From healthcare to manufacturing, our curriculum is tailored to meet the evolving needs of the industry, ensuring that our graduates are not just job ready, but future ready. This is where your future begins. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville. Go succeed.
Hey, welcome to the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show. Here from Carter Field, the final, the Bison over the Rockets, 7-0. So let's recap this game, Gary, and kind of put a lid on the season here.
Well, we'll put a lid on the whole season, won't we? But the game tonight, Titusville came up against a much stronger, more physical, bigger, if you like, soccer team in the Fort Leboeuf Bison squad, and not only were they big and physical, but they were very patient. They were tactically aware. They played the ball around Titusville quite well. And Titusville Rockets really stuck to the task. I mean, we had seconds to go, and Titusville defenders were scrambling in their own penalty area to prevent another goal. And, I was very impressed by the effort that the Titusville Rockets put in with what has to say, like we said, as Danny was mentioning, we've only got 4 seniors, and a quarter of those were missing tonight, who's been the mainstay of our defense. Basically, I think the men of the match for Titusville, really, the ones that stood out were the remaining seniors on the field, Tandon Anderson, Joe Herman, and
Dominic Fonzo.
Yeah, Dominic. Dominic had a tremendous game.
Yeah, I thought Dominic had a great game.
Really played their hearts out this evening. And I think, Danny knows a lot of these young freshman kids, and I think we're in for a treat the next couple of seasons for the Titusville Rocket soccer team.
Yeah, it is, and it doesn't come with a lot of work. Like your season, like as a coach, like I'm sure Coach Tymon's telling them right now, like now this is the start of the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
Because you have to put the time and effort in. If you want to be better, you have to put in individual time. It's important to play as a team and to continue to play through the winter, but these kids need to put in individual time to make their skill better.
And I think the one final thing I would say is that, we saw shoots coming up, out of the ground.
Right.
As this team will continue to blossom and grow in the next season or two.
Yeah, and it's all about execution. So, like right now, you can see they see it, they're attempting it, it's just not getting there. And I think as they continue to grow and mature as soccer players and they're directed, they will get better.
Well, good season, Gary.
Excellent season, Luke.
I'll do this. I've been coughing in my hand.
I appreciate you guys allowing me to do this. It was fun.
Dan, we've talked about this. It's good to have you up here.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, extremely busy with BMX.
Correct.
What's going on? When's things officially done down there?
So I think we'll probably wrap up this weekend. We have a Halloween event this weekend, actually. It starts at 4:30. Everyone from the town is always welcome to our events. We're going to have a trick-or-treat down there. The kids are going to race with their costumes on. So just a kind of a fun event to end our season, and then have our season-end banquet, and then start getting ready for next year. We have some big events coming up next year. We have our state qualifier, but we also got awarded a Gold Cup, which is basically northeastern United States has the ability to come to our track here in Titusville to race. So it'll be awesome. A pretty neat event.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, and kudos to you and the board for putting that effort in to make that happen. I mean, the improvements down at the track. I mean, obviously, you got to do work down there to facilitate something like that. So
right, and we've had unbelievable support between the businesses and then just the city of Titusville supporting us has been tremendous. We cannot do it without all that support.
That's
it just
excellent.
Doesn't happen.
Well, yeah, and something else, Gary, that Dan said about putting in the time and the work. We've all been active in rec soccer. Almost 300 kids every fall, which has been fantastic. Don't stop playing. Get involved in the winter groups, the spring travel.
Yep.
But as you said, Dan, get in the weight room.
Yes.
Kick the ball around the house.
Yep.
I mean, don't stop. It always comes down to watch your windows. It always comes down to fundamentals.
Right, and an individual skill makes your team better.
Yeah.
You have to have good skill to play anything.
Yep. Absolutely. All right. Good to have you guys with us.
Yep. Thank you.
For Dan Hasbrook.
Thank you, Luke, and thank you to the stream for another good season. Both boys and girls.
Yeah, and we've got a couple weeks left of high school football and possibly a playoff week. So
something to look forward to.
Yeah. All right, for our entire crew, Dan Hasbrook, Gary Barnes, Adam Bodemer, Brody Wolfkill, I'm Luke Rio. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Our coverage of fall sports this season made possible by these great sponsors: by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by Armstrong, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, by Puppy Lovin', by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, by Pro Threads Print Shop, by Marsh Home Center, by Tranquil Moments Massage, by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning, by Kreiner Real Estate, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Thanks for being with us tonight. We'll see you back Friday night for Week 9 of high school football.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.